welcome to my live video this afternoon. Please do let me know once you've joined the chat. I would love to hear from you. Let me know where you're tuning in from today and how you're feeling. How are you doing? We've got a really miserable wet day for the start of May here in Scotland, which might not be surprising to hear, but we're really hoping for some better weather soon. We've also just this week, or last week should I say, launched our WhatsApp channel. So if you are keen to hear all of the important updates from OSHA, then you can join our WhatsApp channel. We'll pop a link in the comments below after the video, and we'll give you information on our new releases, just the key info that you need to know, our pre-orders, the new groups that are the active groups that are running a pre-order in each particular month, and when these open and close, and also any promotions that we're running. So if you're looking just for the key information from OSHA, then we can give you everything you need to know, and all you need to do is follow our WhatsApp channel and then you won't miss a thing. So today's live video, we are going to be looking at the beautiful new Constellation Zodiac. So this is our beautiful Constellation Zodiac, which has been woven on our classic Philosopher's Warp. So it's a mirrored grad. So we've got this lovely kind of mauvey deep pink along the top and bottom rails. Here we are. And then fades into a lovely deep purple, and then onto a kind of dark turquoise, and then fades out again in a mirrored gradation. And what's special about this wrap is the weft. So we have got one of our customer favourite wefts, which is the absolutely sumptuous confetti shantung tussa silk. And the reason it's called confetti shantung tussa silk is because it has these absolutely gorgeous flecks going all the way across the yarn. So you will see any given piece of the fabric, you'll see different flecks of colours coming through. So the core, I'll show you the back and you'll get to really see it as well. So the weft shows up more on the back, so you can see these lovely speckles and almost like confetti flecks in the yarn. So we've got lovely creams and pink and orange, and it's a kind of like a fiery tone, but overall it's almost like a kind of rose gold, kind of coppery feel, if you were to describe it as a kind of you know, at the base of the colour palette, and then it's picked out in this lovely golden yellows and pink flecks of yarn. So it's just really, really beautiful. So welcome everyone to the live video today. Hi there, Eva. Please do let me know if anyone has any questions or comments. Let me know if you like the new releases. We also have some scarves to show you today, and then at the end of the video I'll be showing you the pre-order warp and the colourways in the OSHA Wonders of the Universe pre-order, which is just start doing all their voting this week. So we'll have that information at the end of the video as well. So back to the luxurious Constellation Zodiac. So this blend, then the full blend is 50% BCI, so that's Better Cotton Initiative, organic combed cotton, that's the warp, and it has 50% confetti shantung tussa silk. So it's got a 50% makeup of the weft, which is 100% weft is silk. So it is a really, really lovely sling, and the wrapping qualities of silk, really, it just makes this amazing kind of bandagey quality. So it's really feels really, really comfortable to wear. It is super strong and supportive and cushy on the shoulders. This is a fantastic wrap for those who are carrying heavier babies and toddlers. You'll find it has lots of cush, lots of lovely bandagey qualities, and it almost just like molds to your body and your baby's body perfectly. So it's a really lovely one. Once you tie it in place, it is stuck. It's got more kind of grip than glide, so it's not the easiest wrap to wrap with, but once you've got the wrap on, it's not going to budge, and it's going to be super good for toddlers and older babies. So this one was tested by our lovely customer Eva. So Eva, if you're here today, do chime in, do let me know if there's anything I'm missing or if you want to add anything. She tried this wrap out with her wee one who is nearly 2 years old, and she absolutely loved it. So she has Constellation Portent. So this wrap is the exact same blend to Constellation Portent, so it has the same wrapping qualities, slightly different look. And she said it wrapped just as well as that one, and that is one of her favourite wraps in her stash. So I'm just going to get my baby doll, pop her in, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what Eva said and a little bit more info on the sling. So as I mentioned there, this wrap is going to be best for toddlers and heavier babies. So I would say you probably want to, you know, baby maybe from 3 or 4 months up. That's just because it's got a little bit more weight to it, a little bit heavier, and it's GSM. So it is, let me just find my info, so it's 326 GSM. So it's a kind of medium weight sling on the you know, going up towards a heavier weight sling. So you absolutely can use it with a younger baby and a little one if you want to, but you will find that it is a really lovely option for heavier kids and toddlers, as Eva has said. So she said babies and kiddos of any age feel pretty much weightless with this blend, and carries that I found uncomfortable with thinner wraps. Like a ruck tied under bum were perfectly fine on the shoulders with 50% tussa, even for extensive periods of time. So what she's saying there is that even in a single layer carry where you don't have 2 passes spread out, she's found that that is really comfortable for her on her shoulders, and still makes the babies feel weightless even in a single layer carry, which is great when you're carrying bigger kids. So she said they also really do make bigger kids weightless and allow you to continue wrapping for longer. So that's super helpful to know that Eva's had such a good experience with this sling and this blend. So that is Constellation Zodiac, all wrapped up in my front wrap cross carry. So you can see it's still absolutely fine with a little one, maybe 3 or 4 months old, but you are going to get loads of wear out of it. So even if you did want to go for one wrap that's going to last you from now all the way up into toddlerhood, then this could be a really nice option. It's super comfortable on the shoulders, it's got a lovely level of cush, it really does feel weightless, and it just looks beautiful as well. There's no denying that for sure. So with the Constellation Zodiac then, it is a luxe blend of course with that 50% pure confetti shantung tussa silk. It's just exquisite. So this one is 390 including VAT for a size 6, and as I mentioned before, it is 326 GSM. It will be available for made to order, so you can order any of our carriers in this fabric. You can also order accessories, scarves, shawls, cowls. We make a lovely little cowl. And you could also indeed go for a shawl, and Eva mentioned, you know, it could be a really lovely shawl piece, so beautiful to wear as an accessory, but also for short ups with your little one, so you can do a wee hip carry or a back carry with a shawl as well, so that could be a really nice option to go for a shorty. And she's mentioned how lovely the way the nubs and slubs and the texture of the wild silk holds it in place. So if you are using it for a toddler, maybe with a shorty wrap, then it can be a really comfortable and secure option for that as well. And so Eva's summary is that Constellation Zodiac is an absolutely stunning toddler levitator and I would 100% recommend. So I completely agree with Eva here. It is just such a lovely sling. I think that the colours really suit the constellation pattern, the twinkling stars coming through with that lovely, lovely confetti shantung tussa silk across the weft as well. So let me see if we have any comments. Oh, Linda says, it's beautiful. How scared should I be about limits? Good question, Linda. So I wouldn't say it's particularly limited. We probably have around 50 wraps or so equivalent depending on what's ordered. So I guess what I would say with this one is that if you love the look of it, if you were sad that you missed out last time when we released a similar blend, then I would just make sure to come along to our Secret Stash happy hour, and it should be released about 7:30 on Wednesday, that's the 8th of May, so you probably just want to go for it upon release is what I would say, just so that you can secure it. It's always hard to say exactly whether things will sell out or not, but I would say that we ordered this time a good number, but it's probably similar to what we did with Constellation Portent, and I know that that did sell out rather quickly. So I would say if you're up for this one, then I would join in during the release date. Vanessa says, this wrap is gorgeous and the review from the tester is amazing. Yes, I would say that if you wanted to get a little bit more info from Eva, she's left a wonderful review with lots of comparisons to similar wraps in Clan Osha, and we've pinned that to featured spot on Clan Osha, so you shouldn't miss it. So thank you very much, Eva, for doing such a wonderful in-depth review. Lovely, so do let me know if you have any questions or thoughts on this one at all. Oh, Linda said, would this be available for On Behemoth order? It would be stunning. So the On Behemoth, we've just launched the second round of slots for our On Behemoth, just so that we can pace them through production. So we'll be waiting until those ones ship in. I think it will be about a week and a half's time those will ship, and then we'll be able to open up made to order for the our future made to orders. We'll be able to open up the On Behemoths for those. So I'll be showing the On Behemoth in my video in 2 weeks time. If there's fabric left of this one, I don't know if there will be, but if there is, we will open up the On Behemoth for made to order at that point down the line, so about 2 weeks from now. You can check in for that, but it won't be available right away. Danielle says, Hobbit Quest would look beautiful in these colours. Oh yeah, it would, wouldn't it? And lots of appreciation for Eva's review, so that was lovely. Thank you so much, Eva. So Constellation Zodiac will be out on a Wednesday, so I'll take this one off, and then I have got a couple of scarves to show you. So we've got some beautiful scarves in some new colourways really for us, and I'm pretty excited to show you those ones. I think you need to see them in real life to see their true beauty, so I can try and show you as best I can on the camera here today. So I can show you those again at the end if need be. And then remember, at the end of this video I will show you the current pre-order warp, the colours that are coming up in that. So first of all, I have got the Libero David scarf. So this is our new Moorland sail scarf colourway. So we've been inspired by the lovely kind of colours of the moorlands of Scotland really. So up north you'll see these lovely kind of olivey, kind of rusty tones. So we've got this lovely kind of golden hue at the top, almost a kind of autumn glow I guess, and then it moves into this lovely olive shade at the other side. So we've used the Libero pattern, which we haven't woven for quite a while, so it's our Art Nouveau pattern here that you see just coming in and out of the fabric there. And the way we have picked out the pattern very subtly highlights the weft more than the pattern, I would say. So that for the very first time we have used a confetti shantung tussa silk weft in our sail scarves. Actually, maybe the second, because we did piece silk in the Ray. There was a Ray scarf released a few months ago, maybe before Christmas, and that one had piece silk in it. So this is the first time we've done confetti shantung tussa. So if I bring it a bit closer, you'll see those speckles. So we've used very similar tones to the weft, so that you really see just the texture coming all the way across. It's a very textural scarf. So in this one we have speckles of navy and cream and yellow, and it's a really lovely texture. So you get that beautiful lightness and flowiness from the sail scarf warp. So that's our Egyptian Mako cotton warp that we've used. So the Egyptian Mako cotton is a mercerized cotton. It's a very long staple cotton, which means that it has this beautiful shine, and I'll show you, it really shows up on the next scarf. This one with the silk weft kind of mattifies it a little bit, so it gives it that sort of slightly more cuddly, slightly more snug scarf, still with an incredible drape. So let me put it on for you. And this one will be available also in our cowls and our infinity loop as well. So it's a really lovely modern colourway. It's more about the colour and the texture than the pattern, I would say. And depending on which light you see it in, you do see the little bits of the pattern just shining through the warp there as well. So this is our scarf, and it does have a little kind of warmth to it, I would say, in comparison to our sort of standard sail, which are very lightweight and kind of flowy and springy. This one is a really lovely, slightly cozy but still lightweight scarf. Laura says the new Merlin grad is phenomenal. Yes, it's a really lovely one. And Laura says, why are you here on a bank holiday? Well, Laura, in Scotland it's quite traditional for us to be given the choice whether we want to be on a bank holiday or not. So we get instead of having to take holidays over the bank holidays, we get to choose. So OSHA's allowed us to choose when we take our holidays. So actually I would say most people are working today, and yeah, it's cool. We like it. Of course if we wanted to be off we could, but it's quite a Scottish thing, I think. So yeah, let's have a look and see. And Anne says that Libero is just stunning, so happy you're releasing that pattern again. Yeah, I am too. I've not seen it for quite a while. Let me see if there's any other comments on this lovely, lovely, lovely sling. Scarf, called it a sling there. And Sybil says, I love the colours and shine. So just for some geekery then, this one is, it's 117 GSM, so that gives you an idea of the weight of it. And it's 52% Mako cotton and it's 48% confetti shantung tussa silk. And of course, again, it's a lovely luxe scarf, so it is £98 including VAT for the scarf, and then the loops and the infinity loops will be a little bit cheaper than that. So on to our Middle Earth scarf in the same Merlin colourway with the Merlin grad, but with a different weft. And this one has a weft grad. So this is another first for our sales. We've got a weft grad in our scarf. So not only do you have the lovely warp grad that you can see a little bit more clearly here, to down to that lovely olivey green and a pale golden at the top, then we've got this kind of lemon colourway coming across, and then an ecru kind of silvery white in the middle, and then back over to our lemon colour here. So we've got the warp, a weft grad as well as a warp grad. And this one has a different blend, so you'll see it's got the classic sail scarf shimmer, which you're picking up from the from a couple of things actually, from the lovely mercerized Egyptian mako cotton in the warp, but we also have some tencel in the weft of this one. So it has got a little bit of silk and a little bit of tencel, which adds to the shine, and it gives a lovely lightness, softness. So it's quite a springy scarf, this one. So if you're looking for something that works kind of all year round, or if you're in a warmer climate and maybe something for the spring evenings, then this might be the scarf for you. So the colours and pattern picked out there. So it depicts the Lothlorien leaf, the leaf of Lothlorien here, and it's one of our elvish designs. So that's a lovely option for a scarf. So this one is 54% mako cotton and 41% tencel and 5% silk. So it's a really lovely Middle Earth design. This one will also be a beautiful shawl. So if you were looking for something that would work throughout the summer months, then you might want to consider a shawl in it as well. And let me show you the, I've got an example of the cowl and infinity loop, just in case you're new to scarves and shawls, and I can show you the differences there. So this is our cowl. So it's just a long tube, and this is a really lovely option for accessories. So maybe instead of just a little warm, little warmer around your neck, but also quite a nice kind of fashion statement as well. So that is the cowl. And then we also have infinity loop. So the scarf for this one, the price is £71 including VAT. We of course have the beautiful mercerized Egyptian mako cotton warp, and then a hint of silk and a hint of tencel. And then of course the infinity loop and the cowl will be a little bit less than that. So your loop you can either wear as a big loop around, or you can go for a twist, and then you get a little bit more warmth and coverage around your neck for this one. So yeah, do let me know if you have any questions at all. Laura says this is stunning and beautiful. So again, these ones will be available on Wednesday during our Secret Stash happy hour. So we will have some treasure totes, some scraps and some chatter on Wednesday evening. And now I'm going to show you the Wonders of the Universe pre-order grad. So OSHA Wonders of the Universe have been, was announced on Friday that this is our new May full custom pre-order. So they have got a stunning 7-colour grad. So we've got these lovely vibrant tones, beautiful warm sunny yarns and colours, and they are just stunning, and it's quite different to anything that we have woven recently, so we're really excited about this one. So it goes from, I'll kind of move the yarns around a little bit because I know that it can be quite hard to see with the different lights. Sometimes the yarns kind of come up a little bit differently depending on what lights you use. So I'll try and give you the best representation as I can. So we've got this beautiful purpley tones up into this lovely kind of raspberry and deep corals, gorgeous warm sunset yellow, and then up into this a lighter coral and a more fuchsia pink at the top. So that is the Osha Wonders of the Universe pre-order, and you can go and join the group now, and they are just finishing off their pattern polling today, and then they'll go over into all of the other polls, the weft polls and the naming threads, and you'll be able to have your say and become part of this pre-order collection. So they will have their 8 designs all finalised in the next couple of weeks, and then they will open for orders at the end of May, and we'll be sure to give you updates in the next live video as well. And we also have a pre-order newsletter that you can sign up for, and you can join Clan Osha and join the pre-order group as well, of course, to get all of the info on this stunning pre-order. So thank you to the admins who have been putting in lots of work behind the scenes on the run-up, and we hope that everyone who participates in this pre-order enjoys the process, and we can't wait to see what the collection ends up like. So thank you all so much for watching today, and I will look forward to chatting with you all in a couple of weeks' time. Remember, if you haven't signed up to our WhatsApp group and you would like to sign up to our community channel, we will be putting our key dates up there and our key promotions and basically any important info that you might like to know about with Osha. We promise not to overwhelm there at all, so it's really just giving you the essential updates for pre-orders, new releases and promotions as well. So I'll pop a little link after this video into the chat, and you'll be able to join our WhatsApp group from there, and you won't miss a thing. Thank you all so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you all in a couple of weeks' time. Bye everyone, thank you.